Welcome back, one and all. We are back into the world of The Crew 2. I have made one little adjustment since last time. I have turned the radio way down to 0 so that there are no copyright infringements. It was really limited, the places that we couldn't play the video, but I'd rather us not have any infringements at all. So, we are not going to be looking at that. So let's have a look. Get your first street racing vehicle. Pick one. Have I not already got one? Okay, maybe not. These all cost money, don't they? Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Ba-bam. Yeah, so it's all real money stuff. Real money that I don't want to pay. But you can spend actual cash. So we can give ourselves a target to punch towards. I'm gonna not pretend that either of them would be beautiful. I'd probably go for the Bugatti. Just because of the take us on, but still, let's have a little look at the other stuff. So where am I? I am just cruising around here. It's not where I want to be. Oh, look at them stars. Keep going. Oof. Absolutely smashing it. I don't even know what I'm smashing it in, but I am smashing it. So I am looking for a very specific car that I am not reading off a message of a certain person to see if it exists. BMW. And no, this is not the same person who sent me really abusive messages because I couldn't pronounce the Italian cars. It's not that, is it? No. Okay, unnamed person. These are the BMW cars. That's probably the closest, but that's 2010. Yours is a 2018 model, so I don't think I'm going to be able to test drive your new car, I'm afraid. Oh well. Can I test the one you had before? That's 2019. That'd be pretty nifty to drive around. Don't think it's part of the 1 Series though. Yeah, there's the M2s. And it looks just as though it's not quite my style. I'm not going to buy it just in case there is a one that you see there and you go, yep, just get that one, it's really similar. And then I will. But for now, we are not going to do that. We are going to instead... There's quite a lot of cars now, isn't there? Remember, you used to always be able to get that mad Pagani car, back in the Gran Turismo days, and basically you would just start flying after a certain speed that you hit a huge spoiler. It was they were the fun days. They were the fun days of racing. These are all quite expensive, but I'd love to have a drive around in that. I'm not going to spend the credits, the CC credits. I'm actually going to buy something with my own hard-earned cash money, and I'd love to drive around in that as well. But which one do I want? Maybe not car. Sorry, the police car. Yeah, if I'm going to choose, it'd be that, I think. But that is almost $1 billion. Oh no, a million, sorry. And some of these are just, I mean, to be honest, all of them are pretty incredibly phenomenal. Look at that one. No, Is that a concept car? I don't think I've ever seen that. Wow, it's an interesting looking one. And we'll just briefly touch on my darling, my Romeo. Oh, the Vulcan, look at that. I want that. I've probably just bruised my head by knocking it, but oh, I really want it. So I've already got this. The Vanquish. I said in the previous episode I'm a big Bond fan, but I'd love to just drive around in that Vulcan. Just look at that car. There's more bruises. Beat Pro Racing Champ to earn this vehicle. I'm assuming that's the voiceover that the game will give me to egg me on to doing just that. But for now, there is nothing immediate I want to buy. I'm happy with my Aston Martin Vanquish. Even though it's a 2012 model, it's still respectable. So let's go ahead and I want to give it a blue trim. Can I change it? So I don't want... Oh, so it's an official colour. And... Okay. Oh, I've just bought it. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Wasted money, guys. Wasted money. I want it matte. I want it... Oh, it's either matte black or silver. But I really do like matte black. It's not doing anything. These are other people's under. Yeah. Right, go to... I don't mind the carbon fibre hood, to be honest. That's fine. But it's the front bumper that I want to change. Oh, I like the carbon fibre trim. It's fine. It's the colour that I want to change. So why doesn't it change it? Does it just not change? Am I being a complete and utter idiot? And where? I want it change. Right, never mind. I tried. Maybe that's the colour it has to be. I don't know. This is why I want to start the game from fresh, so that I'm learning as I'm going again. That was my Ferrari car that I picked up, which is beautiful. 227 out of 320. My Vanquish. I don't think it's as much, but it's a Vanquish, so yeah, I didn't think it was quite as much. We'll switch to the Ferrari though. We'll have a bit of a change up for our driving today. Oh, listen to that. Just turning down my speaker slightly. It was making my room shake. Right. I want to go to... Where's the map? Is it this button? Right, okay. Forgot it was this fancy dancy one. Right. So we've got all this, which I've showed off in the last episode, so I'm not going to do it again. Let's go ahead and... Should we try a drift? It's been a while since I've done a drift, so let's go ahead and do a drift. That's the normal. Which one's the harder one? I can't tell which is the harder one. That's got a tick in it. Right, that. They're both reward the same, so I'm really getting confused. We're going to set a waypoint and we are going to drive there ourselves. So we've got a nice American road trip. Off we go. And we'll get to see how bad my driving skills are. Also, let me know how the audio balance is. I'm going to move my mic a little bit closer, just because I'm playing a very loud game. And this will mean that I'm going to have more audio peaks that I need to edit out, but that's fine. I'd rather have that to edit out than for me to just be too quiet. I have turned the game volume down slightly in terms of what OBS is recording, but hopefully I'm still audible over the top of it. But if I'm not, I'm sure we can do something about that. But this will give you a chance to see the map. Something I did not show you anywhere near enough of last time. I just did a couple of races and we kind of called it a day. I'm going to make these a little bit more just what I fancy. I'm in a position with this game, I think, where, you know, we've not quite got like a loyal following for this game or anything like that, so I'm just going to race until I'm feeling fit to close off the video, and that will probably mean that we will try out a couple of the different style of races. So we're obviously starting with the drift, then we will move on to doing like an air one or a boat one, and then go from there. Something I've just remembered, although it does help that the mini-maps are more zoomed out on this. I've just been reading through the Cyberpunk 1.2 patch notes, and it took me an hour this morning. I was reading them whilst I was in bed, and it literally took me an hour to get through them all. There's that many, and they still haven't added the one thing that I'm desperate for, and that is a map that zooms out while you're driving. However, looking at this game doesn't actually do that either. But what it does do is, your map is zoomed out enough so that you can see what's coming up ahead. Whereas in Cyberpunk, your map is so far zoomed in that you're picking up speed and you're enjoying the driving experience up until you've got a sudden curve that you need to make, and you just weren't expecting it in the slightest. So it's going to be... Oh. Okay. It's going to be quite interesting to see if that gets added. If not, the modding community have been very busy. I know that because I've been keeping track of how the mods are going, and CD Projekt Red did release a lot of the modding tools as well, just to help the community with their modding ability. And I'm fairly certain that the modern community did a mini-map mod. If it's so easy that's probably the wrong phrasing. If it's easy enough to install and works with 1.2 and does exactly what I want it to do, which, given the fact that this game is literally just using a zoomed out mini-map as its default, if it does just do that, that probably will be sufficient. I don't really need the zoomed in mini-map, so that's something I will probably take a look at and see what else has been added, because there has been a period of time since the last time I played Cyberpunk 2 and now, and I'm very much looking forward to my return to the game. I put in, say, maybe over 100 hours of actual gameplay, like as in me playing the game, not paused, not alt-tabbed, me actually playing the game. I think it was like over 100 hours, which, to be honest, for me to put that much time into a game is pretty incredible. It was so early on as well, because I'm obviously going to go back to it. It's a highly replayable game in my opinion. I know there's some very split opinions on that game. I don't want to create a huge argument about it. I enjoyed my experience a significant amount, to the point where I, on the PC, was having an experience that I was thinking about whether it made my top 3, top 2, or even my number 1 game. The 3 that I battle it out are The Witcher 3, which I generally regard as my favourite, although after some consideration that might actually be God of War 2018, I think it was, when that game came out, whichever year the more recent one came out. That was my number 1, I think, for a little while, but then The Witcher 3 had a bit of a more of a lasting impact in my mind, so I switched that thought process over to The Witcher 3. Now, I think I'm in a position where probably God of War is probably my number 1 after some hindsight, just in the way it's aged, and I would say that Cyberpunk still would make that top 3 list as number 3. In my mind, I know that'll displease many people who did have a negative experience in the game, especially those on console. And genuinely, I feel so sorry for those of you that did have that negative experience on the consoles and haven't been able to play the game in its full glory. And I look forward to when you're finally able to do that, whenever that may be. I know there's a next gen upgrade that's due late this year, I think, which should bring you ray tracing and such on PS5s and the Xbox Series X, I want to say. Don't know if the Series S will have it. It probably will, maybe, to a degree. I don't know. I really don't know, because they've not confirmed that. But I'm going to assume that ray tracing at least will be there to some capacity, given other games can be supported to that requirement. So let us continue this drive. I don't know how far away we are. I'm assuming we're not too far away now. Actually says bottom right we have 18 kilometers. Right, okay. These... I can't remember if these are real people or just people that the game has put in. I mean, he's driving like someone the game... he's driving like a real person, so it probably is a real person. It's also an online game. I think it's online all the time, so probably is a real person. But I believe I turned down ghosting, so they can't crash into me. I don't like that at all. It basically enables a form of griefing, which no thank you. I think he just became a plane. Off he goes. That would have been a better idea. Fly to... It's probably a really easy button to push. Oh, did I push it? No, it's live photo. Nope, that's a remote wheel. Ah, that's a much nicer camera angle. And that's the big map. Right. Okay. It's okay, we're almost there. It'd be nice to know if there is a button that I can just push to go into a plane. That would be really sweet. In fact, let me have a look. Right, okay. Right, okay, I'm not on the right version of that, so controls, key mapping, general controls. How do I switch? Oh, there we go. Right. Oh, panel, camera first. Look up, right. Yeah, I like how it's like L3 is L3 and R3 is R3. Kinda get that. Alright, okie dokie. Today's question to the audience is, how can I change my vehicle on the fly? Is there a quick way to do it, or do I just hit start, go to vehicles, and then change from there? Your mission, should you choose to accept it, is to find out for me and tell me in the comment section if that is just the case. If there's a quicker way to do it than what I just did there. Because if not, that is a way to do it, but it'd be nice to be able to snap between the two. Not a Thanos snap, just a snap. A nice simple, not a let's destroy half of humanity. Just a, and that's a normal. That's what I'm after. Right, where am I going? The ground control's still pointing towards it as if I was driving, I think. Oh wait, no it's not, it's just a line. Right, cool, so I'm going this way. No I'm not, it says I'm going this way now. Right. I like how we have nitrous in a plane, because that's a thing. And I'm happy it is. I am happy it is. Let's get a bit closer so these objects render in. I know they were rendered, I just thought they were floating rocks, but they are meant to be trees, I think. Beat a friend highlight, which is surprising because I don't think I've got any friends, but okay. And I know that may sound sad, but I just mean like you play friends. I'm sure somebody out there considers me a friend. I hope so. Or is that wishful thinking? Possibly. No, I'm not doing a photo. I want to just get to Las Vegas. We're getting into Las Vegas. We're gonna go and we're gonna have a good time. Come on. Did my wheels just pop in? Okay, I'm confused now. Right, so that turns on steam. Or smoke. Let's choose smoke because that sounds nice. And then from this. Oh, there must be a better way. I'd love to just hit a button and go, shaw. Just jump into this. Sound effects are totally in game. Oof, look at this little bad boy. Let's drive on the railway track because that's what we're meant for. But there is a road just here. Oh, that was unlucky. Isn't there like another car? Hey, look! I just figured it out. Just completely accidentally. Oh well, if you guys managed to guess at the time when I asked and did so correctly, then you have won the grand prize of patting yourself on the back, so congratulations. And I don't mean to sound condescending, I'm just really poor and can't afford to actually give you a monetary prize. So now where am I going? Where thou art thou, person, going to? That is not Shakespearean either. Was it this? Yes, it was. We were just next to it. Given the fact that they're doing all this Season 2 stuff, like now, it makes me wonder what the longer term plans are for the game. And if it's going to remain like this, or if it's going to change to be like a if it's going to change to be more just following the live, what do you call it, thing, the live service model. Okay, so that's what I want to ride, but oh right, I need to close my filters first. Close all the filters, select. Oh, this is going to feel slower, but it's at least a drifter, so. Is that a Nissan Skyline as well? It certainly is. Oh, beauty. I have not drifted in this game for a long while, so excuse me for being absolutely dreadful. Okay. Like how they're just definitely not seconds. 3, 2,
Concentrate and let the car
1.
become an
It's
extension
probably
of
about
yourself.
6 seconds. 7 seconds. I am one with the car. Let's see if we can do this. No. Alright, okay. Actually felt sorry for me and brought me back to here. That kind of threw me off kilter though. Let's know this game's based in America, but I don't know how closely things are represented. Like, I'm very familiar with Edinburgh, and Forza Horizon 4 was largely based in England and Scotland. So Edinburgh made up the main city, and the bits it wanted to emulate, it emulated really well, but there were obviously only a certain amount of bits that it could emulate feasibly. I am doing horribly in this. But it takes one to get used to it, doesn't it? Oof. Dreadful. I think I used to be better than this. I must have been, because I've passed this in the past. Nice wording. Sonder, nice wording. Oh, gosh. Right. Let's just get the finish line and then we'll give it another go. And yes, no restarts. Just like how Edna Mole hates capes. I don't hate restarts, I'm trying to grow out of them, so no restarts. I mean, I'm just not... Am I going too fast? Still got something. And the fame, I think, was meant to look as though it was going up, but it probably wasn't going far up at all. Right, let's give that another shot. But do better this time. We're just going to travel 2 as opposed to drive 2 this time. Right, we're going to be a little bit more easy peasy on the throttle, more loosey goosey on the turning, just like that. Thor Ragnarok recently, and that reminded me of their take on the Willy Wonka tunnel theme when they're about to meet the Grandmaster, and it's like, prepare to meet the Grandmaster. 6, 5, 4. Oh, come on. Where's the button to go back? It's not there. Right, loosey goosey, come on, Sonder. Loosey. That's better. Again. Oh, too hard. Oh, that was just awful. Get better. Better. Worse. Fairly certain not meant to hit the signs. But there were some okay points there. Again. Stop hitting the signs, Sonder. Stop hitting the signs. The signs are there. Oh, that was not good enough though, not good enough. But there's been improvements. This be easier than a non-drift car. Just a car with good handling. One more try. I'm allowed to retry from here because I've got the prize money, so it's already reported the L.
2, 1.
No restarts. Retries are fine. Restarts, no. No restarts. Better, I'm just a bit too fast. This is going to be my last try on Sweet. But then I'm going to do an air one, and just look at the time. The boat ones make me want to rip my hair out, so I might just do like a land race, not drift, a land race. Also, because the game doesn't give me the opportunity to go through everything start to finish again, which I'd love to do so much, can you please let me know what on earth I'm doing wrong? I wanted to do these from the start. I wanted to understand the tips that it gives you as you go through, because if you've not played a game for a year, you're going to be rubbish when you go back in, and it's much better just starting a new game, in my opinion. Whereas this game doesn't literally let you do that. Which is, I know it sounds like I'm making excuses, I absolutely am doing that. But I'd be doing better, I think, if I was starting this from afresh and it was like, here you go. Here's the training wheels, this is how you need to be doing it. But alas, that's not the case. Right, so let's have a look. Let's go do an air race, if I can find one. National Mall Aerobatics. Oh, I think, is this one new? Or is this one new? This one's got... No, I've done them both before. There's one over here as well, and there's also one here. Let's do this as an air race. U150. I like the sound of that. Travel to... Yes, let's do the air race in... I'm very happy that it automatically changed. Right. Oh. That's good. Let's watch this. Let's see what it tells us. Oh, nothing. It was just switching the timer to. Prepare to meet the Grandmaster. 1. Right, here we go.
Keep calm under pressure, and this race is yours.
Don't say that. Don't say keep calm under pressure, because now I'm just going to panic. See? I was so calm. Oh, and I don't need to go back through them. Yay. That lady basically spoilt the entire course for me by starting off things that way. Right trigger. Oh, sorry. Oh, this is going to make me do a loop, isn't it? Nice. Well, maybe if I wasn't running 10 seconds behind schedule. Yes. Oh. Where? Oh, okay. Activate air boost. I do like Ubisoft's graphical engine, though. I will admit to that. Well, it's not as if I was trying to rip into the games anyway, but...
About what I expected from you.
Oh, right, clowns. Okay. Made up a little bit of time, because we were like 14 seconds before. 11 seconds now. Oh, another one of these again. I'm gonna crash. It's okay though, it's just a practice run. Okay. No, I'm not. It's there. Keep your clogs on. 13 seconds behind, not bad considering all the blunders. Wrong orientation. That was... What? Really? Fly anywhere, anytime. Right, well, this isn't their race. So... This is beyond the point of even... being okay. 36 seconds. Right, well, I'm gonna finish this. I'm not gonna even retry it. And I'm gonna throw my salt in the air and I'm gonna do a land race. I'm gonna do a land race in one of my nice cars. And then that's that. That will be me rounding things off with that last race. Hopefully this will help answer any lingering doubts people may have had as to whether I am capable of flying. Nope. If I'm capable of driving, well, drifting. Nope. And driving? Technically, no. Can I do anything? It's questionable. And there's your answer to... Oh, this is brutal. No, oh, come on. Where is it? Right. Okay, yeah. I think when I first started this game I was okay. Like I was actually doing well at the events and stuff. I really got into it. And then I had a big break and ever since I've returned I'll continue to blame it on the fact that I can't just start a new game and do all this again. So all of the tricks that I learned are now forgotten memory. But anyways, there was my literally my famous meters just not moving. Right. Land. Oh no. Right, okay. Final thing we're gonna do is not a street race. Not a dirt race. I don't even know, I just want to do a... Is there a track race? Something to ride my nice car in. I'm beginning to get a little bit worried that it's not. But let's try a touring car. Right. Travel to... Ah.
To achieve maximum results, you need to know your car insides and out. Every sound, every bump, every vibration. Because if anything's out of place, you can't drive your best. Now, you pay attention to your car, I'll be paying attention to you.
Don't trust me to pay attention to my car. Please don't. I'm going the wrong way on it. That's literally what I mean. Come on, let's get a win. Let's finish this with a win. I'm feeling fast. Feeling good. This is my bike. Come on. It's nice. I've actually got miles of space around this corner. I shouldn't have braked, but live and learn. Boys and their toys. Drive supercars. Yeah. We're doing okay. We're doing okay. We're doing okay. Don't jinx it. Keep saying it. Just because I've already realised I'm past the point of return. If I've said it and I've jinxed it, then it's too late. Ooh, it's almost dinner time. It's great news. I've been holding my hunger in all day so that I can get like a nice pizza for dinner. And basically just means not have to go out to the shop. But I can get a nice pizza and don't have to worry too much about the calories that I've had up until that point, because I have had 0 calories today. On almost 3:30 in the afternoon. But I did spend up until 25 to 1 in bed, so yeah. That's what lack of sleep does to you. Let's see how we fare here. Fairly confident that I'd have to do something monumentally stupid to crash now. And I'm doing this fine well knowing that Daisy watches these and will take any opportunity of me saying something that I'm not going to do, or could do, and then me doing that thing and making a complete, I'm trying to think of a family-friendly word, a complete tool of myself. I like the feeling of this drive. This is very good. This is very good. It makes me want to go back to a track game. So maybe I might play some more Project Cars 3. Because that is essentially the spiritual successor to Need for Speed Shift, which was made by the same people. Slightly Mad Studios. Not this game was made by Ubisoft, but Slightly Mad Studios, who are now owned by EA.
Alright.
They made...
I guess every little piece was in place.
Yeah, they made the Project Cars series. And they also made the Need for Speed Shift series, so there's just a little tidbit for you. And then they've recently been bought by EA. Again, I don't know why I'm saying it, but anyway, let's get this done and dusted. And that is where I am going to conclude today's episode with a weird accent. Thank you, as always, for watching. It's been my pleasure to fail over and over again in front of you, but ultimately, I hope you've got some enjoyment out of that. It's basically the same as Neo, where I die and die and die for your pleasure. In this, I have crashed and crashed and crashed for your pleasure. However, of course, as with Neo, not on purpose, just out of me being a complete and utter tool. So, thank you again for watching, guys. I will catch you in the next one. I've been Sonder, and it's been a pleasure. Thank you. Bye-bye.